What is going on, guys? It's your girl C-Positivista. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about how you can build social skills. Let's go. So firstly, what is social skills? So with social skills is like just how you integrate within society. So how you communicate within society, how you show up within society. So that is your communication skills, that is your assertiveness, that is you understanding culture, that is you listening. Do you listen to others? So all of these different things is, what I'm going to talk about throughout this video. The first thing I want to talk about is active listening. When you're listening to others, it is not about you. It's you using your ears to listen to others, right? So you speak less and you listen more. Hear what they're saying. Observe their body language. What are they saying? What are they communicating? Follow up with some questions so that you make sure that you're understanding what it is that they're communicating to you. If you don't understand something, ask questions, but wait for someone to speak. Wait for someone to finish before asking them the questions, because sometimes it can be frustrating when someone's trying to say something to you and you're constantly interrupting them and you're constantly, but allow them to finish their sentence, allow them to finish their statement or whatever it is that they're saying to you. And then if you don't understand something, you can ask them a question or a few questions. It's a conversation. It's not an argument. You're not arguing, you're not debating. If you want to have healthy communications with others, it's important that you listen to them and that they listen to you. But right now we're not talking about them. Right now we're talking about you, right? And don't come up with your own conclusion as to what it is they're saying. Ask them, what do you mean by this or by that? What does that mean to you? Ask follow-up questions. Ask open questions. Don't ask them a question that they'll have to say yes or no. Like, allow them to explain themselves, because you can hear someone, but it doesn't mean that you understood what they said. You can hear someone say something, but it doesn't mean that you actually listen to them, because you can hear music. It doesn't mean that you're listening to it or you're taking in the lyrics or you're literally understanding what's being communicated or what's being sang. And sometimes you might need to provide feedback, but other times you might not need to provide feedback, because sometimes someone just wants to rant. Just listen. Sometimes you just need to listen. Sometimes your opinion is not really needed in that, within that conversation. Be able to read the room. Be able to read the person's body language. If you feel like the person is a little bit like closed off or whatever, it might mean that they just don't want to carry on with the conversation. If you feel like this person's becoming a little bit uncomfortable with the conversation, just close it off, and maybe you can revisit the conversation later on. But if you can tell that this person, through their body language or them having said it out loud to you that they don't want to proceed with the conversation, and you're tugging at them, you're continuously just, having a go, it's like they're gonna put a block, that they're gonna put a wall up, and you're not gonna be able to get through the conversation with them. So allow people to listen to understand. Don't just be listening to someone so that you can have a go at them. Like, listen to them so that you can understand what it is that they're saying, and then follow up with the questions, if that is what's needed. If it's not needed for you to follow up with questions, then don't. Take what they're saying seriously. Take what they're saying and make your decision after that. So there's verbal communications and there's non-verbal communications. Non-verbal communications are mainly like your body language. If you're speaking to someone and you notice that their body language has changed, you can tell that someone doesn't really want to talk by their body language. You can tell that someone, is excited by their body language. You can tell that someone is, sad or happy by their body language. So read body languages, and sometimes you might read it wrong. Sometimes you might interpret someone being closed off as like they might just be tired, and you think that they're being closed off. Be able to read body language, and if you're not able to interpret that, then ask them, oh, are you tired? Are you tired? Are you okay? Did you not have breakfast today? What, what's going on? And they might be able to say to you, no, I'm just not in the mood today. I'm just not in the mood today. And that's just how you can be able to read, that's how you can read body languages, or that's how you can read non-verbal communication. Facial expressions as well, because someone can have a straight face, or as some would say, a resting bitch face, and you think that this person has got beef with you, you think that this person has got issues with you. They're probably just tired. They're probably just having issues within their own lives. Literally, it's not about you. A lot of the times it's not about you. Like, stop finding offense in everything. Stop finding offense in everything. Stop trying to figure out things and just ask questions. Also, understand tone of voice, because sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Because you can be saying something nice, but it's how you say it. It could come across quite rude, especially if you're shouting it, especially if you're saying it in a way that it seems like you're being disrespectful. Because at the moment I can be saying something nice, but if I'm here doing all of this, or I'm here doing all of that, you're gonna think I'm being rude, but I'm not being rude. It's my body language. It's how I'm communicating it. It's how I'm putting it across. And if I'm having a conversation with you and I'm not giving you eye contact, so we're talking, but I'm kind of sort of looking away, I'm not really giving you importance, or it can come across as I'm not paying attention to you, but I am paying attention to you. I'm just distracted with other things. Be respectful to people. Be respectful to others. Be respectful of others' opinions. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, even if it's an opinion about you. Now, that's a different conversation for a different video. However, I'm going to touch on it just a little bit. Other people's opinion is none of your business. Allow others to have their own opinion. Hear it. Let them do what they're doing at the end of the day. Because showing respect doesn't make you small. Showing respect is not going to take anything from you. It doesn't mean that, it doesn't mean that you're not smart enough. It doesn't mean that you're not strong enough. It doesn't mean that you're not good enough. Showing respect goes a long way. And I know there's that whole, you need to earn my respect. There's a difference between you having respect for someone and you being respectful. Because you might not necessarily have respect for this person due to their integrity, due to, whatever it is that they might have done. But just because you don't have respect for them, it doesn't mean that you can't be respectful. Being respectful is you being polite, saying your thanks, your please, please, thank you. Even if you don't have respect for this person, if they open a door for you, just say thank you. Just say thank you, because that speaks more about your character than theirs. That says more about you than them. So your views may differ from somebody else's views. Not everyone has to have the same views. We're all different. We're all different for a reason. And I'm so glad that we're all different. I am so glad that we're all different, because imagine a world where everyone is the same. Everyone says the same thing, thinks the same way, has the same views. It's just, it would be such a dull world. It would be such a dull world. I don't even want to live in a world like that. I'm so glad that everything is different, but take that into consideration, that everyone is different. Everyone has a different background. You've got people with different backgrounds, cultures, you've got different religions, you've got different genders even. You've got people with different gender, you've got people with different sexual orientations, you've got people with different ages. There are just a diverse, like we are within such, especially in the UK, we're in such diverse environment that in order for you to coexist with others in a healthy way, in a healthy environment, in a healthy way, you just need to know how to move within society. You just need to have these social skills. It will help you and it will take you a long, long way. Okay, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, click that like button, leave a comment below, let me know what you think, you know, and if you want to see more of these types of videos, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one.